Wrong. He took my virginity. Sasha Walpole lawyers up as Harry violating her privacy in Spare. Crap. Sasha Walpole, 40, was living in agony when Harry revealed the story of losing his first time in a field. It comes that Sasha Walpole, 40, told a paper that she is the woman who took Prince Harry's virginity in a field near a busy pub in July 2001. She explained how it was a wham-bam between two friends, and because we shouldn't have been doing it, it felt passionate and sparky. Sasha opened up about how she was feeling upset the night after she had split from her first proper boyfriend, who later showed up with his new girlfriend. To cheer her up, Harry bought shots to lift the mood, and after consoling her at around 11 p.m., Harry suggested they go outside the vine tree. Sasha revealed that no one reached out to let her know that this story will be included in Harry's memoir Spare, as she told how she felt her world is getting a little bit smaller after he has done this to my privacy. Notably, Harry may have been the one who took Sasha's first time rather than her. Harry twisted the truth in her memoir and made her feel ashamed for being called a horse-loving older woman. She also spoke of the embarrassment of having to tell her father that she was the older woman described in the Duke's explosive memoir. Sasha Walpole, now 40, laughed with her sister in the morning that the 5-minute sex session in the pub field in July 2001 and confessed what happened to her mother at the time. But her father had remained oblivious for 21 years until the publication of Spare sparked a global guessing game and forced her to tell him. Harry wrote how a horse-loving older woman treated him not unlike a young stallion, and smacked my rump and sent me off to graze after a quick ride. Harry was 16 at the time, and Miss Walpole was celebrating her 19th birthday. His graphic description of the inglorious episode provoked international intrigue over the mystery lover's identity, which saw a number of women rule themselves out. Former Highgrove groom Miss Walpole knew that it was only a matter of time until her name was leaked, and so decided to tell her story to the Mail on Sunday. First, she wanted to approve of her mother, Lynn Alvis, 63, a hotel cleaner, and her 71-year-old groundworker father, Tony, both of whom she thought knew. But it quickly became apparent that her father had no idea, meaning she was forced to lay bare all the excruciating details to him. It is something your parents probably should never read. Miss Walpole, a mother of two who now drives diggers for a living. I thought we told Dad too, but now I realize he hadn't listened because he didn't want to hear about what his teenage daughter was doing. The family never spoke about the encounter again until Harry published his infamous description last month. Shortly after Spare came out, Miss Walpole phoned her father to get his opinion on giving her version of the events to the press. I was thinking, I'm sure he knows. The next day I spoke to Mom and said, does Dad know? She said, I think so. She spoke to him and he was like, I don't know. He explained that he probably wasn't listening back in 2001 because he didn't want to know. It meant Mr. Alvis was then forced to read and listen to all the details about his daughter. Miss Walpole said last night, it is awkward because of what Harry has written about me slapping his bum. Really cringy. It flared up because of the way Harry has written it. This is why I'm in this situation. Harry has put it out there. Harry says he decided to write Spare when he traveled to Britain for his grandfather's funeral in April 2021. The royal added, after 38 years, they have told their side of the story. This is the other side of the story, and there's a lot in there that perhaps makes people feel uncomfortable and scared. Apparently, Harry also admits that Meg was his motivation to write Spare, and that they chose to trample other people for money, which is brazen.